Today I want to talk about something that needs to be given credit for, that not a lot of people talk about. And that's how each time you go to a new city, you really have to situate yourself and find out where to go, where to park, where to walk. And it's a lot of work. And imagine me not having to do it once, but constantly traveling, situating myself in a new city or town, having, traveled around the country for 2-3 years. I'm in Las Vegas, which I've made my home. I've taken a break from traveling for a bit. And this is another example of what I'm talking about. So today, I'm going to my second ever First Friday. First Fridays happen on the first of every Friday of a month. And it's kind of like this, I guess, hipster-ish, but really it's not hipster, but it's a local, a lot of hipster type people go to this, but it's just like a local event where a lot of locals come out to these local bars. It's not on the Vegas Strip. And a lot of college people come out. A lot of people just come out. There's usually a lot of food trucks, activities, things, little knickknacks that they sell on the street. It's actually really fun and cool. And when I was coming to this thing, guess what? Same thing happened that always does. Whenever I'm in a new city, or whenever you're in a new place and you have to establish yourself, guess what happens? You have to learn where the places to go. And then when you go there, if it's a good place to go with a lot of people or really interesting, guess what? It's usually super crowded, which means parking and traffic is going to be a huge pain in the butt. But it's kind of one of those trade-offs, if you want. For me, some people, they don't care about the crowds. They can live like a hermit, and that's fine. But for me, a lot of the cool stuff, fun stuff, a lot of stuff where the people are typically situations where, oh, it's starting to happen. We got a DJ going here. And we have people selling stuff over there. But a lot of the cool things are usually high traffic, limited parking, and just a hassle to get to. Like a whole stressful event, to the point where it almost takes away from the event itself, because you're fighting for parking, looking for it. And let it be known that this stuff happens all the time, especially when I'm traveling. So shout out to anyone really trying to establish themselves in a new city, or just like not even trying to establish themselves, but just trying to figure out like what's a good thing to go to when they are established or living in the same city. And the issue is essentially, if you're doing this stuff, dude, it always happens. I was in, it happened today in Las Vegas, just me fighting for parking, like event parking, $25 you can pay, but even it's not going to be cheap, so you don't want to pay. And then even if you do, almost all the parking spots are filled. And then you also take a look at Austin, Texas. Back when I was there, I wanted to check out the bar scene at night, and the street it's mostly on 6th Street. Huge pain to park and find a spot. There's other like bars and areas, also a huge pain. Same issues basically, like really packed parking. And I just found this to be the case regardless of where I went. It's the nature of things. And when you're traveling like me, there's like additional stresses By the way, I'm walking fast because I'm supposed to be meeting a friend, and I am late. But I'm almost there, by the way. I see how First Friday is looking to be. But to wrap it up, imagine the additional stresses when you're in a new place. You don't know if it's safe, you're trying on new areas, you're doing it alone. And then once you have it established, it's time to move to a different place. So just wanted to shout out some of the hidden effort that most people don't see. A lot of stressing in the car and all this stuff. Just want to let you know, you don't need to stress that much. It's gonna be okay.